What is going on, and welcome back to part 3 of our Basin Montana Northwest Can Am Maverick Trail meet. We're starting off here at Mary Widow Health Mine RV Park. Groups are getting sorted out. Our ride leader today is none other than the man himself, the old buzzard Dan Clute. And our tail gunner is Doug Lynch. And I don't know if you remember Doug from our trip a few months back up in Washington. Doug's an old friend, a good friend, and always happy to be a tail gunner. So we got those two leading and following the charge today. And we are headed over to Elkhorn Ghost Town. And to get there, we are taking the 50-inch Rawhide Trail. Turned out to be a great trail. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's an out and back. It's an out and then a loop and then back. So we get to go on that Rawhide Trail twice. Yeah, big day today. Wait till you see this.
Yeah, they are.
I'm sure you're filming right now.
Yeah.
So just so folks know what you're pointed at right now. I think, where's your lens? Oh, that's your lens. This mountain range over here, the next mountain range over, that's what we rode the very first day. In fact, I'll bet Jack's Peak is that very farthest one, way over there. Okay. And then so we've ridden all the way from that farthest peak, all through those ridges there and back down and around. And
awesome.
so yeah, it's been pretty cool. We've seen a lot of country.
Yeah, good.
And,
good.
We've been real good.
Yay.
So the descent on the other side is going to be a lot of fun too, and we will be coming back this way, so it'll be a climb, you know, as we come back and a descent on this side. And there is another trail up here, and I forget what they call it, but it's really rugged. What the heck do they call it? There's a great big huge washout with huge boulders and all that, and it's cool. Like, no, even the guys on the quads have a real hard time navigating. They call it the chute.
The chute. Huh?
Yeah, if anybody's ever watched for the chute out of Boulder, Montana. That's one we're gonna avoid.
Oh, okay.
So this is good though.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Yep.
During its peak period, Elkhorn had about 2,500 inhabitants. A school, a hotel, a church, stores, saloons, and brothels. Unlike most mining towns, Elkhorn was populated mostly by families of married European immigrants. In 1893, the fraternity hall was constructed for social gatherings and still remains as one of the most well-preserved buildings in modern Elkhorn. In the years following, the silver boom and Elkhorn's prosperity began to lessen as the desire for silver decreased. A diphtheria epidemic struck Elkhorn in the winter of 1888, resulting in many deaths, particularly of children. Soon after, railroad service to Elkhorn was halted, and only a fraction of the original inhabitants remained. The state of Montana designated Fraternity Hall and Julian Hall as Elkhorn State Park in 1980. And from what I understand, this is the smallest state park in the state of Montana, and it really just encompasses these two main buildings. And when they say well-preserved, it's like, yeah, like seriously, and they are open. You can kind of walk through and poke around and obviously be careful. And there's still a few people that live here. You can see there's vehicles. I mean, it's a town still, but as far as the old silver boom town, that day's long past. Going through and exploring some of these old, I mean, you can't really call it a ghost town because people still live here. You just marvel at some of this old architecture and this old construction and the fact these buildings are still standing and it's pretty good shape. But we're going to head up the hill from here and go and visit Elkhorn Cemetery. So this is a public cemetery, just like, many others. You can go out and you can walk around, and lots to see, a lot of really old headstones in there. And what struck us was just the young age of many, many didn't make it 30 to 40 years old, it was a rough life and a rough time, and man, there was just a lot of headstones from that winter of 1888, that diphtheria epidemic hit. There's a lot of headstones from that winter of 1888. And anyway, it seems a little disrespectful to post any video of it. And cemeteries kind of give me the heebie-jeebies. They're fascinating, and I think they're beautiful, but they're a little sacred. And so we're just gonna get back to writing, shall we? And that pretty much does it for part 3. Another really fantastic day. A lot of really old stuff. Great day. And we stopped in Boulder, picked us up some ice cream, kind of hung out on the sidewalk in the chairs, took in the day, took in the town, and then headed back to camp. And for us old farts, sitting in camp pretty much means sitting around a campfire, drinking beer, telling dirty jokes, and then going to bed. But yeah, that's it for part 3. There is one more part coming. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all on the trail.